Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Don't say his name 3 times. The ghost with the most is back. And while raising old franchises from the dead isn't always successful for Hollywood, Beetlejuice is conquering the box office and creating positive buzz amongst fans. With Tim Burton returning to direct alongside other original cast and crew members, including composer Danny Elfman and stars Winona Ryder, Catherine O'Hara, and of course the main attraction, Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. With the screenplay from Alfred Gough and Miles Millar, the lead writers on Burton's Netflix series Wednesday, Beetlejuice delivers a legacy sequel that is the most Burton film we've had since the 90s. Taking place 36 years after the sequel, Lydia and Delia Dietz return to the town of Winter River after the passing of Dietz' patriarch, Charles. Lydia is now a single mother raising her daughter Astrid, played by Jenna Ortega. Lydia's return to Winter River becomes more complicated, however, as Beetlejuice is still keen on marrying Lydia, who may have to turn to him as an unexpected ally. The Beetlejuice sequel is the hardest I've laughed this year outside of Deadpool and Wolverine. And much like that film, it's due to Beetlejuice being a movie focused on entertaining its fans and honoring the original. With Burton going back to his roots, the film is full of practical effects, including stop-motion creatures and practical makeup. The jokes are macabre and gruesome, but smart. The afterlife's full of the same situational irony present throughout the original film, and Michael Keaton returns to the role of Beetlejuice as if the original only released a few years ago, not 36. Keaton's performance, while fantastic, isn't the only solid role. Ryder and O'Hara both deliver, as does Ortega. Other highlights include Willem Dafoe, Justin Theroux, a well-placed cameo, and Bob. The last 2 you'll just have to see the movie to understand. Beetlejuice feels like a solid extension of the original movie, giving us more of a look into the netherworld that feels at home with the first film, while also seeming to take some cues from the animated series. The movie feels like one made for the fans, which shockingly works. Imagine Hollywood actually making a sequel or franchise film for the people who actually made the original a success. Crazy! The movie does suffer from some pacing issues sadly towards the end, balancing a lot of storylines for a movie that's shy of a 2-hour runtime. The plot lines themselves are all solid and fascinating. I was intrigued from start to finish about where each plot point was going, and felt a few just needed a little more time to truly reach their climax. That said, it's off-the-wall macabre comedy in the same vein of the original, and while maybe the storylines could have been tweaked or given more time, it's also good the film gets in and out without overstaying its welcome. Beetlejuice is at the end of the day hilarious and fun all the way through. Sure, maybe some things could be tweaked here or there, but it does justice to the original while being original itself. And most importantly, it entertains. I give Beetlejuice 3 out of 4 stars.